All right, so grading your work from the last couple of days. We're good as far as doing the actual work of squaring and doing a square root and all that. But we're having trouble. Some of you are having trouble when it comes to looking at it and determining, am I supposed to find my C, the hypotenuse, or am I supposed to find the leg? And then you're mixing up your answers because of that. So we're going to do a real quick review. So if you get a problem, you get a triangle, no matter which way that triangle is facing, the very first thing that you should do is find the right angle. Find the angle that makes a 90 degree, a corner. So if we look at the three angles in this triangle, which one makes a 90 degree? Which one makes a perfect right angle? And that would be this one right here. And then you put your little box there. So this is where either using something that lets you write on the worksheet or write on the PDF or write on the Google Doc helps, or if you draw your triangle on paper, that helps, but you need to be doing one or the other or you're going to make some mistakes. That's how people make mistakes on Pythagorean theorem the most, is if they're not showing their work, if they're not drawing the triangle or labeling the triangle. You need to label it. So the very first thing I would do as soon as I get a problem would be to label, where's my right angle? And if you know that's your right angle, then you automatically know the two sides that it's touching, that it's between, are your A and your B. Automatically. Just like over here, which one of these is a right angle? That one. That one makes a corner, makes a right angle, makes an L. All right. So you know these two sides are your A and your B. So then you can automatically label that C. So if you get a problem, most of you, if you are missing one, when I just went through and graded the word problem worksheets, everyone that missed one, other than number 15, because that was a tricky one, but everyone that missed a problem missed it because they were supposed to find the hypotenuse, but instead they found a leg, and they switched up their answer because of that. So very first thing you should do, remember, does not matter which way the picture's facing. Very first thing you should do, you get a problem. Let's say this is 10 and this is 2. So then the very first thing you should do, look at the problem. All right, where's my 90 degree angle? Where's my right angle? Right there. So if this is my right angle, I know automatically, okay, this is A and B. It can be either one. This could be A or it could be B, doesn't matter. So that's A, B. You could switch them. It's fine. The one that really matters is that, okay, if this is A and that's B, then the one that's across from the 90 degree angle, the longest side has to be my C. That's where some of you all are getting this mixed up. Some of you would look at this and make, okay, this your A and that your C, and then you got a problem. First thing you should do, find the 90 degree angle, label A and B, and then automatically the other side is your C. Then you could put it into the formula. So A is 2, so 2 squared plus B is 10, 10 squared equals C squared. So I've got 2 times 2 is 4, plus 10 times 10 is 100, equals 104, which if we're showing our work, the best way to show it is just to bring down your C squared, and then 104 right here equals C squared. Then the good thing that normally students mess up on a whole lot is forgetting the square root on the last step. So everybody remembered to do that. So that was great. Do the square root. This is a problem where it's not going to be a perfect answer. 104 is not a perfect square. Square root of 104 is 10.198. So you would just make your answer 10.198 and you're going to round and just round to the nearest tenth. So 10.19, the 9 would make the 1 a 2. So the missing side would be 10.2, and you know that's going to be correct because since it's your C, it's got to be the biggest side, and 10.2 is bigger than A or B. So that worked out. Whereas if we come over here, let's say I get this problem, and then it looks like, let's make this 15, let's make that 12, and then this is our missing side. So then when we look at this, we're automatically going to go, okay, what do I need to do? Find the right angle. Find the right angle. Which one is a right angle? Which one makes a corner? That one. So if that's our right angle, I automatically know the two sides touching it are our A and B. So this could be A, that could be B. This could be A, that could be B. Doesn't matter which one, as long as those are the two that are A and B, which means the one that's across from it is your C. So put it in our formula. Our A squared, we have 12 squared, plus our B squared, oh, we don't know what that is, so we just put B squared equals C squared. C is 15. Some of you all on that worksheet, all you did for every single problem, no matter what, was this one over here. You found the C no matter what, and you missed half the problems. So you got to make sure, the very first thing, label your triangle. Draw your square on your right angle. Label your A, B, and C. Then you can put it in and see exactly, okay, I know exactly what I'm looking for. 12 times 12 is 144, plus B squared equals 15 squared. 15 times 15 is 225. Then we are, all right, this time, since I'm looking for B, if you're looking for A or B, to get it by itself, you have to subtract. So subtract 144 from both sides. That cancels out. B squared equals, then you've got 225 minus 144, which gives you 81. Square root both sides. So B is equal to the square root of 81 is 9. 9 times 9 is 81. So our missing side is 9. So if you do every problem that way, you will get them right. All you got to do is make sure to check, where's my right angle? And just like on your worksheet today, the worksheet that you're getting today to do looks just like this. You have a triangle, you have two sides labeled, find the missing side. And they're mixed up. So you're going to have to be able to look at it and find, where's my right angle? Label your A and B, label your C, and then see which one's missing so you can solve it. All right. We have a Google Meet Monday through Friday, every day from 9 to 10 in the morning. If you have questions, pop in there anytime between 9 and 10 and come get help. All right. I'm there to help you. I'm just sitting around waiting. We have people, somebody will pop in, I'll help them out. They'll leave. Somebody else will come in. If you have questions, come in and get some help. Now, numbers 1 through 6 on your lesson today. We did one example like that in the notes, but I'm gonna go ahead and do another example just since I'm already on here making this video. If you get a problem and it just says, okay, here's 3 sides, does it make a right triangle? So let's do, let's say I give you a triangle that is, you have a side of 20 and 15 and 25. Wait, no, that's not what I want to do. Let's see. Get mixed up on what I was going to do. Let me think of the triangle I want to use. All right, and let's make this 10. So if I say, okay, you have a triangle. it's got one side that's 20, one side that's 15, one side that's 10. They might give it to you like that, or they might actually draw on a picture on the worksheet. It does both. So maybe they'll give it to you like this, and they'll say, okay, you have this triangle. Is it a right triangle? In order to figure out if it's a right triangle, all you're going to do is label your A, B, and C and solve it. So if we're going to put this in our formula, we know the C automatically has to be the biggest number. So you could look at the picture and go, okay, here's my right angle, so A and B, and then that makes that C. Or you can just look at the three numbers and say, C has to be the biggest number. What's the biggest number? 20, so 20 has to be C, and then these two are your A and your B, and it doesn't matter which one's which. Then all you do is put it in the formula. 15 squared plus 10 squared equals 20 squared, because we have all three numbers this time, so you can just put them in there. And then you go ahead and solve them. 15 times 15 is 225, plus 10 times 10 is 100, equals 20 times 20 is 400. And then 225 plus 100 is 325, is equal to 400. So then you just check and see, okay, did I get the same number on both sides? No, I didn't. So will these three sides make a right triangle? And your answer would be no. So on 1 through 6 on your worksheet today, that's all you're doing. You're looking at the three numbers, make the biggest number your C, and then put in the other two for A and B, and then you just solve and you see if you get different numbers, then your answer is no. If you get down to the end and you have like 8 equals 8, then you would write yes as your answer. So those are pretty simple since they give you all three numbers. All right. If you have any questions, come to the Google Meet. All right. I'm here to help you. Email me. Let me know. We can set up a Google Meet for just me and you to go over it if you need to. All right. And that's it. So if you have any questions, let me know.